good. I got out in the field because I said, okay, I've been calling people, texting them. So I just started showing up at people's houses. And so went around the corner to one of my cousin's house, and she does hair. And she had a couple of people over that I hadn't seen in years. And so we were talking, and so my cousin said, oh, by the way, Marcella does life insurance. So one of the ladies there, she's interested in getting a policy on her brother, who he's a little bit older, but I told her as long as, medication ain't out of whack, health ain't out of whack, we can still work on getting him approved. So she's trying to get him moved to a new location right now and told me to reach back with her by the end of the week. And also I sent out a text to some of my coworkers who have been ghosting me. And I said, hey, I'm in a contest. I said, I need to get at least 5 people signed up before the end of the week. So one of them took me up on that offer and she did an application. So she told me she has one more to do. So I'm excited. I'm just going to keep getting out here and marketing and letting people know what I do. So those are my money making activities.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, man, you're going old school insurance agent. You're going door knocking, house to house, by any means necessary, right?
Because, you've been calling people and texting them. And I was like, okay, so I just act like it's just like a basic welfare check. Let me just go by and see how they're doing.
That sounds good. That sounds good. I love it, Marcella. Congratulations on your news NBT. And I want to back up just a minute and y'all, it's been a lot early in the morning, right? I think I got like 50 text messages just this morning. So first of all, we want to give a shout out to Uncle Jock. I'm sitting here filling in for him. As you guys know, he is still under the weather. He's been under the weather since like Wednesday of last week, Tuesday and Wednesday. So definitely sending prayers out to our brother, Uncle Jock, who has bronchitis and he is recovering.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Praying you're feeling better very soon, sir. Very soon. So, Miss Marcella, Miss Door Knocking Marcella, going house to house. Tell us who you passing this ball to this morning.
Let me see. Oh, I don't see any hands up. Okay, this young lady right here, I really, really enjoy the things that she's doing. She came out the gate running, and when I tell you her hustle is strong and she is getting great results from it. Lacey Harrison, can you come off the mic and tell us what your money making activities have been?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Lacey.
So
Morning.
I had a busy weekend and I had family, friends, talked to a lot of people, got in front of a lot of people. So my best friend is in town from Texas. And so we're meeting at 8:00 so I can get her grandkids signed up, get them some insurance or whatever. And that's going to start my day off.
All right, Miss Lacey. Miss Lacey doesn't say a whole lot on this call, you guys. But Lacey is full of power and energy. I love just her subtle approach and how she just gets things done. Lacey, would you do like 30 some apps last month in all of 2 weeks?
37. Yeah, something like that.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I see SM in your future very, very soon, darling. You're doing an excellent job. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And definitely keep us posted on those apps. Good luck to you at 8. And who are you passing the ball to, man?
I don't see any hands up, but of course, I love to hear from the great Miss Tawana Chisley every morning, if she's available.
I'm here, and you the great one, girl. Like, woo, came in like Takisha said, you were killing it. And Takisha, I'm glad to see you up here. I don't see you very often anymore. As I said to you this morning, you build an empire. So Saturday, I was working literally all day on this. And that's not like me. When I'm super focused, I forget to eat. And when I tell you all day, I didn't realize I hadn't eaten until about 6 o'clock. So I was working with Connie, trying to get her green in the back office and, lining up stuff. I went in the back office and was printing up things because now I need to post it on my walls. I can see this I'm about to do some serious stuff here now. So I'm in fifth gear to make this business move. And had to take off yesterday. Right? Go Commanders. So that's what I've been up to. And see my people on here today, but that's okay because they're gonna get a phone call as soon as I get off of here. So let me pass the ball.
So Tawana, hold on.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Let's park just for a second. So on Saturday, you said you were working on this all day Saturday, which is something that you don't normally do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hearing you telling us that you got a team that you're expanding, you're pulling stuff out of the back office, and you're stepping out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
That's very essential to what we have going on, you guys. So remember, sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone in order to be successful in this thing. And I heard you say something about the Commanders, but all right, Marcella and I, we're not too excited. But it's been 10 years, so we're gonna let y'all have this one. We'll let y'all have this season. We'll come back in a couple of seasons. We'll see.
Hey, they still got a ways to go now.
That's all right. We out this season. We'll catch them later. So Tawana, we see a hand up. Go ahead and pass the ball for us.
Who has a hand up?
Was it Tammy?
Tammy
had a hand up.
All right, let me
it's up. I keep chickening out. Let me go ahead and
hold on a second. Let me pull you up here. This young lady is stepping out of her comfort zone as well. She's had a couple of setbacks, had people say some things to her that we all know here is not true. And so, it's something that we got to work through, but she is staying in the car and making things happen. Miss Tammy, take it away.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I wasn't going to say anything because I'm not sure which way it's going to go. So I'm going to step out in faith. So that's why I'm sharing what I did this weekend. I went to a networking event and it was absolutely powerful. This has to be one of the best collaborations and best engagements I think I've ever participated in since I've been doing the entrepreneurial thing. There's a lot of people who are I've been communicating with, and there's some interest. I've even invited 2 people from the Maryland location. She flew down to from Maryland to Houston to participate in this event because it was something else that was going on. So I invited her to the Level Up conference, and I'll be speaking with the appropriate people to get that set up. So anyway, bottom line is I need to learn how to, I guess, seal the deal, bring it on home. So I'm getting with my coaches sometime this week to make that happen, because there's a lot of expressed interest in what it is that we're doing. And there were some licensed insurance agents there who are in Primerica. I don't know why I keep running into Primerica people, but it is what it is. So that's all I have to share. So just wish me luck, everyone.
So you had someone from Maryland come down to Texas?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was because of the other. I'm involved in a couple of different businesses. So they flew down specifically for that event. And so when she mentioned that she was from Maryland, I was like, okay. I said, well, I explained to her what I did, and I told her, I said, I'm going to be there in the next couple of weekends. And she was like, oh, really? So we had that little quick conversation. So I invited her. I extended the invitation and gave her the address to that location. So
awesome. Well, good luck with that. We're wishing you well. Our passenger 57, I know you're going to take care of it, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm in good hands. I got good coaches, so I'm going to make sure that I follow their lead. So
awesome. Tam she has a new nickname. Her nickname is Passenger 57. So if you don't know about Passenger 57, that means you're not on the office calls. It's an inside job. So you have to come over there to figure out why we call her Passenger 57. So great job, Tammy. Looking forward to it. And we have a hand up.
We sure do. Oh goodness, none other than the man who's always imparts wisdom and just keeps us going and just he has the uncanny ability to be able to bring you back to the reason that we're all here and stay focused. So I'm gonna give it over to Mr. Elijah Pye. Take it away, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get ready to go to the office. Okay. So if I not show my face, please accept me this morning just the way I am right now. But I'll be showing my face very soon as I'm driving to the office. Well, good morning. Happy Monday
Where
to
you
every one
are.
of you.
Good morning.
Awesome job, Tammy. Awesome job, Takisha. Nice seeing you. So yesterday, let me start from Saturday. So Saturday we had an event. Our church had a this women program, and I was there talking to people and just outside having some discussion. Sometimes you just step outside to have a discussion just to know who is interested in what. I was able to bring the discussion towards what I do. One time, I mean, sometimes when you're talking to people, right, you have to make sure that you direct the discussion also to what you want to talk about. Because most of the time we are right there talking to people, talking about celebrities, talking about all these things going on, and at the end of the day, what do you get from it? So was able to direct the discussion into getting will and trust, and I get 2 clients from there that I'm working on their policy on their will and trust this week. And then yesterday, right after church, one of my clients walked up to me and said, "Hey, Mr. Elijah, I have a 401k that I really want you to help me roll over." And he said he need that to be done by tomorrow. I said, "Okay, no problem." After church, I drove straight to the office, just about 35 minutes away. Went straight to the office, pulled up his folder, completed the application, emailed it to him. He just reviewed it this morning, and I'm going to submit that. So always be talking to people, because I think somebody said one time here that people need what we have, but it's not written on their face until you talk to them. So I just want to share that with us this morning. So keep talking. They say a
Woo.
closed mouth is
Don't get
a
fed.
what?
Don't get
Hungry
fed.
mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get fed.
Close
So thank you for
destiny.
allowing. So thank you for allowing me to share. So I'm going to pass
That is
this
hold,
ball.
hold
It's a
on,
privilege.
hold on. You can't just pass the ball yet. We have to talk about this thing. So you said a lot. You said a lot. So there was something that you said about having conversations with people and making sure that those conversations go back to where you want them to be. So you're talking about driving conversations, not just general yapping, but making sure that those conversations are gearing back to what you're doing, and you being in control of the conversation, and being in control of some conversations. You were able to pull out a will and a trust, and someone called you about a 401k plan and said that they needed it done tomorrow, and you're like, okay, I'll go right now and get it done. So that's it. That tells me a lot about your integrity and what you're doing in this business, and how we say now is the time, like, stop putting off things. This was really, really good, Elijah. I really, really love that. But tell me a little bit about this church program. I hear people talking about networking, and Tammy was doing some networking. Tawana was stepping out of comfort zones. So this church program, how were you able to get this conversation back to what you were doing? Give us some
Well,
nuggets.
this church program, my our first lady, our pastor's wife, organized this program for women in ministry. She called it Unstoppable Women. So every
Uh-huh.
year she invited me and women from all ministries to appreciate them for what they are doing in their different ministries and churches. And as the chief usher, I have to be there to make sure that things are
Uh-huh.
organized. So it's an opportunity for me to meet people. And standing outside having this discussion, they were talking about this lady that rented this event center and talking about businesses and all of that. And then I said, okay, this lady have a couple of businesses. I hope she can be able to put all these things in the trust and also make sure that this business is passed down to the next generation, just to make sure that all the things that she's working so hard now for does not go away, and the government have to control that. God forbid she's not here tomorrow. And also too, she need to also have some protection too, so that in case something happens. So people Everybody just stop and start listening. What is the will? What is trust? How can I do that? How can I do that? So wow. So my wife have a non-private organization. I mean, a non-profit organization. Can we put that in the trust? Can we do that? So it was like a whole will and trust class. I just started right there. So which means people need what we have, but they don't just know how to go about it. Some people they have 9 to 5, nothing wrong with that. But by the time they get out from work, financial institutions are closed. Financial consultants, they are closed. So we are the ones that are open 24 hours. So we want to make sure that at every opportunity we have, we bring the discussion because they are looking for it, but they don't just know how to go about it. So that was how the whole discussion started. And then I'm telling you from there, I got some numbers. I also talk about insurance because one lady just had a baby, a newborn baby that was there with her. And I said, hey, you see this child, you can set up something for this child, and you don't have to worry about her college fund when she turned 18 years old. But
Great.
how? Oh, that is great. So that was how the whole discussion started.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I hope we were able to get some great nuggets and tools out of that. And one thing we were talking about having events and going to events. Look, go to where the events are. It's church every Sunday. There's going to be people in the building. So we don't have to go and create events. We can just go to where the event is. And it's not anything that you're doing outside of the norm. If church is your norm, while you're there, open up your mouth. So great stuff, great stuff. And then wills and trusts, a lot of things that are in our toolbox. And I think many of us, we miss some of those things. So it's always great, as Tawana said, to go back in the back office and see what's there because it's always changing. So here's something else that we can have a conversation about. Thank you so much, Nicole. You're always dropping nuggets. So who are you passing this ball to? I forgot you're driving. Would you like us to pass the ball? Or you
Yes,
got it?
can go ahead and pass the ball to me. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Sure. Let's see who we're gonna pass the ball to. I'm gonna just, I don't know who this thing is gonna stop. I'm gonna just roll my little thing and we're gonna we stopped at Troy Gandy. So Mr. Troy Gandy, don't look like that, Mr. Sandman. Come on up and tell us about your event. We know you were at church Sunday. Talk to us about it. Tell us how things are going.
You got me. You got me. Well, I did. I went not only to my church, but I left there and went to another church that was having a grand opening. That was their first event. And they're doing some great things, expanding in the community, doing things outside of the box that all the other century-old churches in our community haven't been doing. And Pastor Les McIntosh and his wife got a huge congregation. So right after, met with one of the other pastors there that stopped by to celebrate with them too and lift them up. And we had a conversation afterwards. So we're all looking to do everything under the sun we can to support him, which involves obviously, setting up maybe some financial literacy classes and things like that on a regular basis and collaborating with him in that way. So yeah, we're looking to make some big things happen in the community, and it's a beautiful facility. So hopefully, we'll be looking to have a Xperia conference up this way in Hagerstown, Maryland, one of these days. So we can support our folks and do some great things too, all at the same time. And what else? Well, oh yeah, I got. Oh, by the way, I do have a application that I'll be doing today. So I'll be following up as I was doing this weekend with a couple of my partners and finding out why they fell in the bush. And one of them says, by all means, yeah, I just been tied up and distracted a little bit, but yeah, I need to get this thing done right now. So it could be like a $12,000 annual premium. So that seems like it's pretty nice. Some things are moving. And that is it for right now.
That's a very nice premium.
Yes, it is.
Very nice premium.
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Great stuff.
Yeah.
And get ready to get that closed really.
Yeah, got that 3,500 discretionary. So I said, well, let's diversify a little bit of it. Yeah, something. No need to just let it sit. So
Absolutely.
She said, yeah, she on board with it. So I was like, okay, we're gonna make it happen.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love it. So who are you passing this ball to? Get maybe.
Well, we can always pass the ball to this guy because we know it is football season and he knows how to take a handoff like no other. We're gonna pass it on to Mr. Zay.
Thank you, Mr. Troy. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you loud and clear.
Cool.
You got it?
Thank you, Mr. Troy Gandy, for that excellent pass. I see you doing some big things, man. My money making activity, today well, actually throughout this weekend, one of my old people that I was trying to actually recruit, one of my old friends I was actually trying to recruit, and then he hits me up. He was like, "Hey man, the business wasn't for me, but I still need you to help me out with my money." So I'm about to do a policy on him and his fiance today. So I'm excited about that. They said they have some money that they're trying to invest into savings. So I said, hey, let's get you an IUL, build that up, build your wealth up, and then later on, let's get you an annuity. But let's just make sure that you're insured right now because he's starting his family. So I'm excited about that. And I also had a couple well, one other person that just reached out to me throughout this weekend saying that they're gonna use my services as well. We're gonna get a green sheet on him. He was a personal trainer, and he also has an e-commerce store. So really, just targeting those entrepreneurs because they don't have no retirement plans. They don't have no extra funding just in case. They're really all on them. They don't have no 401ks, even though that's not the best thing, but they don't have anything. So just really showing them the best way how to make their money grow for them and how to protect themselves in the future. So I'm excited about that.
That is amazing, Zay. And that's another thing that we talk about. And I don't think we spend enough time talking about it. Also, people that you're trying to recruit. So for people that it may not be for them, but they see a vision in the business, it's a perfect opportunity to give them the service also.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
we do that once we recruit people, but what about those people that don't actually come? Do we even do that follow-up with them? So that's great. That is awesome. So,
thank you so much.
That being said, sir, we're going to get you the honors of bringing up Big Papa. It's been a pleasure, you guys. Thank you for having me. And Mr. Zay, we're turning it right over